Coming up on tonight's Newswatch, what can viewers expect now that journalists will be able to report on what happens in family courts? Join us tonight at 8:45 here on BBC News.
This is BBC News with the headlines. We follow one rescuer and his team among the tangled ruins of apartment blocks, looking for signs of life.
Armageddon. Armageddon.
We report from the quake zone inside Syria with one of the first international journalists to get into Aleppo. Former Newcastle United footballer Christian Atsu is still missing in the Turkish quake. His partner speaks to the BBC.
I just feel for everybody who has, like me and my children, been in the unknown, not knowing if the family is alive or not.
Hello and welcome, I'm Mark Lobel, and if you're watching in the UK or on PBS in the US around the world, we have some breaking news for you, because the White House has said in the last few minutes that the US military has shot down an object off northeast Alaska that was around 40,000 feet high and could have posed a reasonable threat to civilian aircraft. We're going to bring you more on that news live from Washington in a moment. Now back to that earthquake in Turkey and Syria. Fears are growing for the hundreds of thousands of people in affected areas after Monday's devastating earthquakes, living in makeshift shelters and cars in freezing conditions. There are warnings that aid is not reaching areas fast enough. More than 23,000 people are now known to have died. Syrian state media says the government has approved international aid delivery to rebel-held areas in cooperation with the help of the UN Syrian Red Crescent and International Red Cross. Well, our chief international correspondent, Lise Doucet, has been giving us the latest from Gaziantep in Turkey.
Yes, you joined us here in the city of